Dr. Baumia, 30 million house rental scheme for poor. So how would they ascertain? How would they differentiate between poor and
obia? Once was say, munya low income no. Low income no. Yet target amount ben.
Say.
Yet target amount ben because obiti kromanas waji 2,000 cedis. Sikana no so. 2,000 sabi enye skebia. Ya beti ne din kese but oyimu ba ku mienu a ayede asa enu hwe wo hwe nipa ne budget for the month na enya asem keto a yen hwe obiji as low as 500 Ghana cedis. Sa nipa no wono so o san tua dan hwe but aya na nyeme bi koso okrom ha wo hu bo am obi wo ho a wotumeji as low as 500 cedis.
Yeah.
Bo so me dan a wotua no otua 600. Unte sa empanyin se mwe bida.
Oh yeah.
Obi a salary 500.
Yeah.
But ne bosume edan a watim no 600 and now more than sika ogie. Injaya me bisa me ho se so. We say edan hypo de enye nhye o. We bo de enye nhye. Ukwana se bia sika no enye yi a. O se enye mi sika anye de enso na okowani. But ye wo krom ha nipa binum etirimu odin. Nano yadanfo ba ko te dan mu. Na dan no hu otua 250 Ghana cedis so. Bo amaboso me afe na otua ene son ya. Efero ne se menyi 250 ni bi me de 500.
Na se me na me catch us se me fi ametim ye de 400 cedis na be kan ho. Every month
250 o. Watum 100%.
Yeah.
And amani pano. But bisa se nipa ne salary no. Ye toto ni ememu dollar equal osoro momoni ni ko bi kura dollar yi kan no e ma se ye twa momoni 2 cedis ebi kan ne salary ana and so edan a wotim otua 500 cedis instead of 250 etinka wo the 50 cedis kura to so a and 100 input to so a ke say then the best say ye pay ye ho but me dey we no
oba ko hand dan wo ba bi ti sama no aba eye adwuma wo akra rich ubetu car afia masama na aba be do rich no na petrol was say enyagro wo ko back kra de ne na ade no asai kra enti it better as sometimes obaba betena krom edan no boy den e wo soro dan say oba ko tena ba bi a honom na odwen say dan no boy from na enso na wo say petrol na wo say lorry fare kese e de badwuma ti say me ba bi amete betua more than half of my salary as rent.
But once I would end the ebi gusu. Oh, unti I say onyemo bossa. But obi o hono aboama. There be me say more than half no say bia kechire.
Okay.
But obi de wasan bobosia e de soso
betua 70% of my salary as rent.
Hey. Krowe mu pa
70%.
First no ne say nka Kumase dan ye fu Kumase dan. Bene Kumase dan so peja ni mu but ekra no a wo de toto nkran de ho a enuru ye de yi.
Be wo mo hwehwe Dr. Baumia ayi na okoye lunch na okoye. Enhwehwe no anything my mementi because say unsa na nakomia
say ye mo ye qualifying post ye beka saafo no ho a
unsa na nakomia be kan say youth e no be mom loan dia hand.
Exactly.
Campaign time of Kasen BP wo enhwehwe in their manifesto say omo be mabum no eye your friends alone no omo dia hand dan kwabana migusu ye youth
ntwa
inti da ben
okay inti application policy no e wo akiri ha o hwe page 3 we no custodian ha uko page 3 ho no application policy no e wa ha
okay
Kaye she unifa so okona so no right ho no
also the qualified person is expected to identify okay yan say for the requirements needed to be eligible for the scheme the applicant must show proof of the following.
Okay.
1, minimum requirements ninium.
Okay.
Be a Ghanaian. Possess a valid Ghana card. Must be an adult of 18 years and above. Verifiable employment and earned income.
Okay.
Must have a verifiable bank statement or mobile money statement. Rent payable must not exceed 30% of the household income. Rent payable must not exceed 30% of the household income. Household income no and your salary. It's me salary no me qualify because I spend 70% of my salary on rent. And I'll say
30%.
Your rent payable no must not exceed 30% of the household income.
So, Ebiani.
It's the qualified person is expected to identify a property of their reference, of preference, and notify the NRAS of same through a formal online application, www.nras.gov.gh. Applicants must show proof of employment, 3 pay slip, and proof of income, 3 months bank statement, 2 forms of ID cards.
They say, Musi bank Ghana forms of ID card, baby.
Yeah. And pay 100 Ghana cedis application processing fee.
Hey, I didn't buy a free now, minister.
Now, Obi apply the man.
I did cry. Yes, 100.
Yes,
100, no, and any other bay, you man.
And you have the microphone.
Hey, 100, never did know. And no crown won't sound qualified.
Aye.
Any other microphone.
Baba, the age calculation.
Into my dear no. And you are bicycle or the baby. Yeah. And you are bicycle and calculate scan.
100 citizens. Oh, the infant say.
Nipa 30,000 and about apply every month.
No credit. May say a whole year no. 1 youth 1 million.
Yeah,
apply.
1 million. Okay.
And to 1 million youth, right? And they apply. No be to 100 Ghana cedis a year. 100 million Ghana cedis.
Yo.
Meanwhile, government saw the 30 million Ghana cedis na year.
So when you pass
well, best thing you it is say
kakra.
Nipa 1 million no. Ye be ma be 30,000 per BB. Enti yen yesika no e na government e ba be je sign dia ma yen crofo ana we enye scam. We to say ye nam one de nbiu. Na mo anse mo fa sika no mra. Mo di sika no ba beto no mo a.
Na ma bon ho
amamo. Enso na nkrofo sika no mo de ba na no na wo sign de e de man nkrofo. And at the end of the day nkrofo ani ba wo mo so mo ye so mkodwom sika no o manya.
Ti ayi we eni hwan say den scheme.
Yeah.
Nyepe.
Nyepe. It will say in just 5 to 10 business days the scheme will verify your application and supporting documents, determine your affordability and the ability to pay back. Just imagine.
Maybe a man.
It's scheme no within 5 to 10 days no. Verify document now say documents now the buy no bank statement now the buy no. Sika sa efom no kremu. Wo ye adwuma. Enti wo nya adwuma ye maw.
Yeah maw.
So who is the poor here?
Youth now, wouldn't be nang. They say, wouldn't
bank statements. Wouldn't your friend saying, a Juma Abosumi Yetiaka. It's Mamma was seeing you on dead as Sequia, you budget. Meanwhile, some of Fontin, some more years. I don't
down a chroma your boy here for.
Wow,
Chroma, your boy here for.
And I'll say, hey, but when you remember, American, it come.
Where more be uncle?
Ah. Mintia, that's the Katriana bomb pairs on who say, Obi Paso milk kill. Because I'm one about them 2 about person and I'm 3.
I'm 3. They are waiting there in a nice way. I buy a baby.
I say, and Crofoya, Omonam online, near the defrauding Crofono. Oh, which 100 Ghana cedis, Yabama Juma. Your companies bisa also which 100 Ghana cedis and not 150, 250 for registration. Omo ebi ana owo one company a person employ nipa ba akope omba fa nipa ba 100 ajo obi 250 na then the nipa ba akope na be den ye be fa na dwumam because you won't go verify, you won't go asking the whole 100 people say ebi a menu anomo say anase say e na ebi amanya dwuma na anase munya den munya adwuma no So yasam I say
Baba mana you may say any calculation be wa.
Okay.
1 million youth na ye ka say by the end of the year. One will be apply for a rental scheme. Yeah, find say ma apply in the first month na February and I started into ma apply 100 Ghana menya.
Yeah. What's saying akwa?
Me sa ko apply bi mu a. 100 Ghana no still valid. And I said we
got to ask
registration bill.
Intelligent question. We got to be asking these questions.
Yo, and also mo be forum. And yes, so be keke. Na ya then scheme launched. Na ya sorry na ekwa baby. There be stakeholder consultations, any meetings and so. Na ya misa wo mo say me 200 no na ya fa mame.
Yeah.
Ye ntua me dan kana mame. Na eno ahia na. Ana say me sa kwa ba be peska ni bio bia na afa de menya adwuma eye in the next and I say after 3 months no menya adwuma ya statitua meka na me de be pay slip ka ho aba na me de menema ka ho aba ye be sanso aye dey asa tua registration ni biem and I say me tua 4 months ago no eno be cover we no ana
and I say me apply na me qualify I mean me call a portal no so ebie wa na
me akọ I was so to me call
what I said bia wo kwa won't mean say apply with the same documents with the same name ebie wa
and dem be say am fraud abem fraud bebem
ade no when the measurement say you was say whatever or say after application has been approved the scheme will contact the chosen landlord to or say after application has been approved, the scheme will contact the chosen landlord, inspect the rental property, sign all tenancy documents, and pay the rent advance directly to the landlord.
Okay. No be a median kodi. E honi di enkaye. Oh, but me honi di qualifier.
Now there's something me for say you my landlord.
See, yati ase but e hono yen first can ma na no the school fees ma nkrofo mo kodi ye went me and try exams ye be say school fees ni we ya ye hu ora ma no kosu e kasa e de ma rent control
okay
department wa ba homa so eni ni nkomo emfa house rental scheme e hu na mpanifo se e beboa hiafo won ma woni bie wo mamu ama watime nya ba bia da so sene mpanifo ka no sa e na sa scheme ni dwumadie esiti ana ora kosu ma che e ba dwempa dwumadie e original TV so
ma me jemo sorry sir me to me mba studio
oh enya hwe
ma dani fiora enti bebi am wo bia
e se so de okoko aso aban kra na ebetua okay
ujidi asika no de ko ba mu ho to me mba ye ho because me tenant me see me e fiora wo original TV
yo ya ti asesa na ohwe enra dwumadi a empanifo pa ho ntomen ena anopei ye wo ensemba kumienu bi a ye pese ye bisamo ede efa sa dwumadi ne ho anopei ye hwe de bokrata hodom no ye hunu process bi a e wo se applicant etumi fm de edi kan kra no ye se ye beko abefontinta so na yakwa akofa form wo ho yakofele ene ade abefontita fidie no so kra no accessible ma ye Ghana ha obekọ website ahodo no ukwa ye say bo amabrofo bi ye ta church obrofo bi be out of the end time out how effective and as website no
okay abama me da say ya nya ye friend no assessment assessment people as our website is very reliable, is very credible. Once technology there be able to maybe ever see, but send American, online testing, BBI, and it is very reliable. And the out of coverage area assembly and them. Now, yet also be able to say, name say, crop for BBI and name sa internet knowledge, no. And be offices were written now, they started and I the piloting program with. And it's a one true, so me, and I mean, and Abia, or person apply now onto me now. yɛbɛtumi adirect no to office no na official ɔwɔ hɔ no na waboa no sɛ ne requirement nyinaa yɛ okay a ɔbɛtumi aboa no na wa apply online because yɛpɛ sɛ yɛyi saa physical apia na nkɔba sɛ mebɛhwɛ w'anim asan na yɛama wo sika o sɛ wo register wɔ online a menim sɛ woyɛ ndc ni o woyɛ npp ni o woyɛ anglo ni o woyɛ fanti ni o ɛno deɛ ebi ɛdin no na ɛbɛkyerɛ but ɛno kora po yɛmpɛ sɛ yɛde human interface bɛyɛ adwuma no sisia
ɛwɔ mo nhyehyɛ mu nso no yɛasan so ahunu sɛ ansa na obi ebetumi aba bɛpɛ sɛ sika no bi akɔtua ne dan ka ne adeɛ no mo wɔ registration fee bi a ɛsɛ sɛ anaasɛ processing fee bi a ɛsɛ sɛ nipa no tua na wei deɛ yɛnim sɛ mo yɛ ama wɔn a ahia wɔn a wɔn ho ɛnso wɔn akwankorɔ na 100 Ghana cedi yɛ a mo gye yi ɛnya deɛ a ɛbɛha afoforɔ.
Okay. Nti nana wei yɛde bɛpata nea wobisa first no yɛyɛ about 30 million and over population wɔ Ghana ha. Nti sɛ system no yɛbie no sɛ a obi a ɛho hia no koraa ɔbɛpɛ sɛ ɔbɛtry ahwɛ. But saa 100 cedis no sɛ wobɛtumi ato 100 cedis agu na wakɔtry sɛ system no yɛ adwuma kɛkɛde a ɛneɛ ɛwo ara ebinom so wɔ ha ɔmbɛtumi atry severally so ɔtry there ɔtry na ɔtena ɔbɛkɔ akɔtry biom na ɛbɛma system no ɔmo a ɔmo hia ade no ɔmo nya access to the system nti wei yɛ te sɛ sieve a yɛde sieve between ɔmo a ɔmo hia saa assistant no paa ɛne ɔmo a ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo try system no sɛ ɛyɛ adwuma ana but nea ɛwɔ mu sɛ saa 100 cedis na yɛtua no sɛ wo apply na want to me and provide all the requirements. You have 90 days within the period. Say, obey try. Apart from that, no, it's there forever. Say, anytime we hear say what you had that year is there for you forever. Won't you and any 100 cities biom.
Okay, enti yati ase ye pa dia okoko apply na utua 100 cities edi kan a afebo nya dia ubetua sika bia bi
dabi until say ubenya dan but nya wom say wo na ubekwa ko identify a dan no na obeka che scheme no say manya dan wo we na yakọ check so we provide you all your requirements na we pass ya eno anu say yatia wo rent na ma o na ya start to monthly wo account
enti enye free
and you're free in terms of interest. Yeah, interest one obetia. Now interest no yeah just 12% compared to the commercial rate over 30% and now over no. And to where yeah now you just sustaining scheme no because your operational cost become about subenya interest kaka now you just share send you 30 million now you can within a short time no now you grow now you to serve any pabibre.
Okay.
Free.
Enti mi wo mi fie anase mi nua bi ehwe ya no pay na ne sika sem enko yie ene ekoba ne se okwa high dan 3000 cedis na ne sika enso oye adwuma or pay slip a obetumi dey apply na enkase ne amokan ye no ye de boa hiafo me kwakwaji sika no ekotua me dan ka no a e free sabre no kɔ no 3000 a aban de ma me no metua sika no asa tua nsi ho aka ho
no. But I press it. Sika no yɛmfa nhyɛ wo sa as a tenant.
Yɛbɛba hɔ no mo so bana owura kɔso yɛbɛba hɔ no mo so bana yɛpɛ sɛ yɛma ahwɛfo nya nteaseɛ sika no a yɛde ma wakotua wo dan ka no aban mfa nkyɛw wobɛsɛ atua ɛde nsi ho kora
na watua
interest aka ho but interest no yɛ 12%.
12%.
Yo bayre pa 12%. Just how long? 6 months, 1 year.
For the period,
I bet me dear to
no. No. For the period, one said rent there every month. And it's a buyer to 1 year rent amount. That period when I did 12% no count. And say 2 years, 12% on the 2 years. And 2 years now, before over 2 years, now what you have 12%.
So if 3,000, I'll bet you 360 cities.
360 cities na aka ho. Nana yeba efiewura fo no nso so. Ene wiase ayehu. Obi ne betimi me ne bo ama betimi ahyehye ho. Ebi abo amadan maba akọbọ nkrata e de aba bedi adanse krumu se meje dan e wo bo ama ho. Ebe de mo hunu efiewura fo papa ye ne wo mo edi sa adwuma.
Okay. And in the cano, your project management committee are almost supervising no more monitor scheme. No, so our project management committee, no rent control can attorney general for can Ministry of Finance can Ministry of Works and Housing can and this who submit who back now see my who die or baby. You be verify say on the pakrona ordinance say or your fear no or no your fear no now. And to say a signing agreement with you. Now what that I bind here, who name the consequences involved? And you be making sure say you be verify and sign you be advantage can my landlord.
But what the minimum amount
E betimi di ama.
Maximum one.
Okay. And you want to say you say you solve problem for low and medium income earners. And you start you target you say up to a maximum of 1,500 per month rent na ebet me atia. The baby above 1,500 yeah, and you very recommended say obe ko be foforo.
Okay.
Say na you bet me anya nipa bebre a you bet me abo mo.
Na me default a e de na mo beye ana mo be na mo betu e de afa me ka me de ne ho. Okay,
and one say rent law no see ma who tenant and the landlord no ka bosume back. Now rent no so you try no first of every month. And if you try no first of every month, within 2 weeks, you won't try work there. And one said you will have a chance now you start legal process. No. And he said, one to me and can't be big papa and chair. You bet you were free up. Now you'll be full flow I could share because you just can't my landlord no dada. The landlord no
na mo so ma boka na musika na hye.
Yemboka. Mami checho. You bet you were free up. Na sika no landlord. Na landlord no you be full flow I could share one name.
Hey, na chese mo be yi me niam egu abonten. E de bo amada akone ma akogu dan ni.
Legally because we want to mean child rent and emra no see menti ka busume baako. And this I want to mean yes idea. You be you na do be full flow question and them and na landlord no in the clause agreement no I say all refund scano akano emaye. And now say you the best show say you be ye nya e friend subletting no subletting no na landlord na agree say you be full flow be kwa share one for the period akano. Say ye re-agreement and not renegotiation. The landlord no be senior a fear I identify a friend. The bet to me obia
obesho. Some more rent act no makwan say bosume uhan obi dan bosume won tun film na se bia wo defaulting payment.
Nana no see men di landlord ka bosume baako.
Enti
udi obi ka bosume baako a onipa ko no wo kwan say obetina so na ya yi we free o.
Eya amendment na maya na sa na tie de.
Enya amendment enu na e wo law no mu.
Esa bosume so the landlord ka bosume a on tun film.
Nana agreement is an agreement. Ya shisha agreement say obetua me every month. Yes, men di me ka bosume baako. Enti say wo dika after bosume baako a. And one say legal and say you were free.
So
you need 3 months be our you need 6 months be our and then I make can be say so be 2 I say almost 3 months. You need to be our Lord most.
Okay. 80 which means say the mobile be you know. The mobile be you know. Say me dank 1,500. And yes sir mo disika 1 year sika bre me landlord. Na mo betua no bosume.
David. You disika no my landlord.
How long?
You the 1 year no my landlord no.
Okay.
Now you see who tenant no who see no monthly. So who shall law no ma? You see my landlord no demanding more than 6 months rent advance.
Okay.
Who tenant no you see say who person who try monthly now and now be catch landlord no. And see the scheme is coming in between the landlord and the tenant. Any landlord no request say up 2 years and up 1 year. Scheme no na chairman and on demand here. What tenant no so we say over to monthly. And no she say no the scheme no best she say. Na scheme no the landlord no so as she say. Would the 1 year no. But now na wabisa but because of our project no. Would the 1 year no na entity or tenant no account monthly. And Mrabia and 2 Mrabia.
So 30 million Ghana cedis. And now say young fans averagely will be about expect to say 1,500, 1,500. Not to say nipa pay 20,000 now bet me among rent for a year.
Okay, Nana, that's your maximum. But
yes.
Averagely, no, you're fan of 500. And you can use 500 cedis for your calculation. Then look at the number of people we can get. Your maximum projection is correct. But averagely, no, your fan is 500 because your fan of 1 CD up to the maximum of 1,500. And it's a maximum now.
Not
you
as
get
a
lower
60,000
number of people.
Not
yeah, you get that's fine.
That's a nipa 60,000.
But
say
remember,
say nipa
Nana Meba.
Okay.
Remember, say, we're a revolving fund because me must have 30 million and 30,000 now the landlord. Every month that 20,000 people they will start paying.
Okay.
At the end of the first month. And to see no moody bano. Now they are share baby for now another group of people. And to say within the short time you have more than projection.
So Rakoswe, the nipa 60,000.
Yeah.
Now some more be 500 every year your friends a month. For the renter. And now say 60,000 will be about portano so will be 100 Ghana cedis. So I just want to make this calculation. 60,000 times 100 Ghana cedis. You are 6 million.
Nana. What was there infrastructure baby? So who who dan na say ye fa moto ana ye fa car na ye nti wachi na ye nkɔhwɛ dan no transportation ni niama no operational cost
any agent fee
enu nya agent fee nana maka tell say wo tua 100 na ya fibo
yes sorry me pacho ye dem say agent no what the no call na okɔkyerɛ dan no so enu so ya fibo Untua bio.
Nana, o time beso.
Yeah, copy so time beso. O time so kra na renew kra untua bio my agent no.
Me just say copy time o time beso say then.
Like say what you 2 years the amount landlord. Agent no do call you do culture what you agent fee na. Untua sika bio after 2 years no so who renew untua sika bio.
When your agency fee
Oh, it seems like an agency fee.
No, it doesn't seem. Don't assume say it seems like
6 million Ghana cedis. 6 million Ghana cedis.
Nana, no, me tell say 500 cities, what they apply? Miti Kokomemle and Kanda. What they tell me down what and so man. My family car, my kosher dino, ebi I don't know yet. Later, with me Kanda and Madina. Sa operational cost, What entry and also say, and yet free, and ya buying car, be and you said. So we apply now the petrol akumu now ya di wechi
but government say or support to the poor and in supporting in supporting the poor no and our government we attract 30 million e dey atward for now on case 30 million no ye ni na emo the support to yen na government as well support to yen now we say just 6 million fi yen aye ho dia. It seems to be a scam. I say a scam.
Nana, you can use all the words you like, but you can't catch yourself, and you're free. And it's over arguing that point. And interest now, say because advance your best support here.
Because what interest was in what the interest of 12%? I say the processing fee of 100 a year cities when you're 6 million. Interest na that's no and no then I'm be service fee rental na home crop adwuma form betum kan nya no na mo de be
Nana why your valuation of cars say you move infrastructure na ya put into place staff be processing will cost no monthly allowance and salary ye be more no am ka cho yes calculation no na say 6 million na ye will count asem no Ebetumi asolve
no,
na.
Orakwasu,
Yeah.
6 million no processing fee no, and I mean more problem with it. Now make us say.
Enu na make us say.
It's operational.
Any processing fee, mama explain it.
Uh-huh.
Any processing fee per se by operational cost. Enu na make us say staff now.
Interest in
Enya aban staff now mu here to my Becca say or mu receive salary from controller and accountant general. Their advancing way no ama private sector. Onye aban staff na mu here juma no. Enti omu salary. Any omu operational cost no. Ese ye dream enu so ho.
But interest no
6 million no.
Interest no I don't know the amount they them because you say your taxpayers money na buying akofa 30 million afimu and or they support to interest no when you sika aban akwaje o banka worker say o akwaje sika o bank eti yes you go to interest on where yan ankasa sika and aban AE be say what they have this scheme e dey aboa yan poor and less privileged no. Interest of 12%. Over 12% of your friends and 30 million kra. And yes, Kakoto. So why the 6 million now? We are assuming, sir, and that is why we are saying, sir, it seems to be a scam in a way.
Okay. Nana, that is what thing, and you are entitled to it. Sikana 30 million na ya jamano. Yen to me, kase 30 million no enda okwa. That percentage interest now can yeah, but you should not grow 30 million no. And within 6 months, 5 months, 4 months, the value of money no, and to me near the same 30 million. So now I bet to me poor onipa bebre no. I say 30 million no, and coin him, and tina sa we na bano. And he say yeah, but say argue about interest, needs operational costs now and yes, at 30 million no, it will be constant to forever.
All right.
What you say, it will be there forever, and to mean grow, and to mean buying and advancing more money into the scheme now. And there's 30 million, and no crash, and subeti because faka, and no bina mefa. Say me equipment say na me be repair, and no bina mefa. But at the end of the day, no, when say 30 million, no, now you better say I bind the 30 million my scheme, no, sikani nashi. We have to grow the money so that you better not solve the problem no, for a lot of people.
30 yet 30 million no. 12% you know. That is a year 12% of 30 million and not just 3.6 3.6 million and babeka ho. That is interesting kwa mubenya wo ho no 3.6 million and babeka ho and na me busa say 3.6 million na babeka ho afe no mo de 30 million mo dis best interest mubenya wo ho kwa 12% here 3.6 million say 3.6 million na babeka ho no I am assuming say no nanka ye di kotu etua your friend is saying yi private yi sector for ma form say omo nkoye ho ayi ne ho kroba ne ade that is why I was going that way enti mama crowd no better as
with 3.3 million no what calculate expenditure wo mo
ala be ka say 3.6
and my fa figure no say say we na interest one the operational costs are the wuti free man. Well, Bibi, everything up as a Sikano cry and Subium.
Okay.
And the young analysis, my young focus on one direction. Right.
All right, Mammy, no better us.
Okay, Mr. Poswa, son of a corona, me per se, maybe so as some cacao. Rent in one, Mutiama tenanta. Bosume sona, Senipanet, me and Chia, Sikana. Ye bepo be a cousin and nemono. Na no, na mibisa say, Senka scheme with the Bama and Yafo. Enti kamu ntumi enya ntotoye sane ebeya nipa ne betimi atena dan ne mu kakra na daache no watimi atua ana se mu beye nhyehyeye a se nipa ne timu nko ade a ene na wontuye matete ne kakra akra daache
nana ye ni free rent for Ghana ha eno ni first comment no enti se be ma obia se wo default a ye ma 3 months free na fatene mu dia ene sa sika na wo be share within short time no na sika no asan because yet to me cause Jesus can landlord no ho. I say yen for obi ansi na name na period na aka no. na yentumi so yentumi sustain ana yentumi yes duration no enti say ba say ye ba hu ebinum mmobo say enye sa dia obi abeba say medwuma say mo ma me 3 months na me tell mo free ye ko fast can wen yentumi nye sa aban anya sa dia sink scheme no within a short time no ebe collapse.
But more target audience be age more age limit
It should be 18 years and above.
Above no nipa no be 60 years akra mo beje no.
So 60 years I will guarantee say every month we patient money ebetumi sustain you for baby our current there then.
Okay.
But so obi enya bosom ye adwuma. Ono no scraps ne ade na oye oni personally be or the beba no or qualify.
One say except be beating one dance here say you are earning some money at the end of every month or at the end of every year. And it's a one sika no now one fan 2 bank and now one fan share with mobile money mo say a demandi wo statement I bet me a print your mind there. And ya no na edi kasa. And you say there obi abeba say me there every month me nya 1,000 cedis and now me nya 2,000. But then I bet say you earn that money. So this will also encourage people say they will use the banking system and now mobile money system. And you know, you're requesting for statement. Now one farm my idea. You don't qualify.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, bye, mommy.
Bye. Bye. All right, Manuel Kosu, Ekasa, Edema Rent Control Department. And then any didn't come more. Edifar, a house rental scheme. Yeah, and Rada, Mampenya, the Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And a Ghana penny for a copa man. I will say for 2 sika what difference here 30 million Ghana cedis. What they born here for?
Yeah. 30 million obinya 6 million.
Afe.
No processing
processing registration.
Abanya 6 million in the womb. And sana interest and so 3.6 million about account. And the abanya 9.6 million
annually. A good job, a good investment. Bebwa me economy so ya revive it. But a baby and many woman ya dwene se bo ama mo ya ma hia for me boa.
12%.
Mo ya ma hia for. Na ya ma hia for yi. Na nka me ni mu se nka sika botene no aye de be ma no. Eno na obesan atua. Na say no 12% interest eda so. We 12% interest in so a ebreso bosomeso na e wo se ye tew
na usika no
ne mai
omo otu aka delay a ye ba betu it is wadwuma mu delay o ba utumi aka tua
mo tua 35 months no and 60 months no o be man crofo ada abonten
eti say me that guy 1,500 me tua interest of 180 Ghana cedis every month. So I will end up paying 1,680 Ghana cedis.
Annual?
Yes. Thousands. No. Bosumi biya.
Okay.
Me bosumi no. A dine no much 1,500. I will end up paying a year 1,680. That is 12% of 1,500. No, will be 180 Ghana cedis. But maybe I may know my dream. Yes, registration no na me know my dream.
100 cedis afa interest na da so no nye afa kura no mo policy no mo chese bosome so na say untua ya ye tu no enso yesre mo se mo ya mahiafo a ene mo mahiafo benefit mo mahiafo nya emfaso wo mu mo wo ma me wo bi anka ma me down se tua me da aka ma me na me ntua ne nkakra so na nka me kura no eye me say ye be ma obe 1.5 years etua so but say nye peking crying ade no je ya yife nyina mo say nka wa utua wa de ene nka wa wo bobo so akotua ya ke na ban be do so bo so me
bob sia edutua 1,500 a year your friends a month now a year makotua 1,500 so afi 2,500 times a year 12 no me to 18,000 18,000 now. I am to pay 1,680 Ghana cedis every year month. 1,680 Ghana cedis every times month. 12, which is 20,160 Ghana cedis. 20,000. Hey. But some between 1,500 and one. Between 18,000. So I will end up paying 2,000 something in addition as interest. Ade.
See where ye bu ye komu ana say ye boaye. Question ni bi ni. Ti ni nyina mu no aban se ode sa scheme yi e ba beboa ama sabe ehiafo a woda abontene no wo manya ba bi ada. Nti e ho nsam no but ade ba ko a wo kan ya na mani gye ho kakra but other sheye fa won de mani nye ho no ene se osese wonya bosumi adwuma kra mobile money wallet sika fam wo ye dwadini a wo ton ade a bosumi bia bia wo koto jene wo koto moko enti wo tumi de be 3,500 eto so no wo de kwa no be di adanse ama wo se ampa sika fa wallet mo enti ye sika ne nye de emma wo ene so wo but kai say ofum na wantimi antua sika na legal actions
bosume pe yebetu ene be san so de wa famra nanim emra nimu ama wa hwe abekwa akobọ bosia kra ba betua sika na owura kwoso ebetra hanum a he always advocates say
na ye condemn te landlord
to two growth and then ba be ye mo na mo ba betu ya na de
aban wo betume
ene ye maybe problem
but in a way cry some say my ntua more than 6 months
yes.
And so aban ntua 1 year afum so bi ani hu
eti
saski mi yankasa
mama enye ye nyina na ebenye sika ebetumi atua 1 year 2 years rent no edu ba bia na ye denti edu ho no ma ene ma yen guess no bebere na ye me masemom ne
because e be so a
na ne ye kwode de na mom yare ne ade enti na ya mhwehwe wo ko fisika we wadwuma kura wo ye no abosum ya katua nkura emma just that you know a lot of people are working because yes or ne ye kaso wo ye dwuma enti na okọ ye dwuma no
na ya amfa ne me bia society no
yes
especially mama wo mo adru omo mpani fie so ye boy we kura wo number kire ba kire for twem a ye de ahye wo enti ye ntua ne ka no obesore no address no akọ
ebi nante na kwadwuma obi sọrọ no anante no akwadwuma no akọtena dwuma mbo no mo ekom ati adwuma no ye ntua moka bebere ye ntua moka bosono be so kura katua no ma omunya enti wono no saa no wo say o no obi man is can bosono no wasan akotu no a wo sign the how na asan ayedan abre no it's sad man. I see this policy say a good policy by government say mabuma ye ho kire ya ye ntimi ntua you know nanka bosume nanka watete bet say interest na da so no de too much even ka 5% kwampa ye nyina sika we nye mampani agufo adu sika na nye Dr. Baumia sika o ye nyina sika etinka wo so ba beboa oni biefu a 12% is too much too much
we enye hia ni ye boa no because untimi Jesus sika we emeka say o beboa hiafo na de say ye koya na ye ba
wo se me ye hia ni na me wo afe no wo je me 2,160 as interest on 1,500 ade amame a afe no wo je me 2,160 ene me ko won twetweda na mbobbo besia o chale ene you see ena ama bebre na okwadwuma ma ne no afa kwati kwan bi so na o ba be sign ne ye so otua we ye so illegitimate fees bi ana wajo no de akwa kotua enti it's a good policy but let's see sign him bio